Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Chris here from Philly Mennonite Church. It's time for another Midweek Musing. This time where we slow down and remind ourselves of one truth from the previous week's sermon and the scriptures that we were in. Well, springtime is basically upon us, right? Flowers are coming up, trees are starting to bud, and springtime means hiking season is on the verge of happening, right? People are probably already hiking. Our family is getting excited and planning some of the hikes that we're going to be doing. Be down in Shenandoah and some local areas that we're going to be going to, like the Pinnacle, things like that. But anytime we can get out hiking, we love hiking. And the idea of hiking had me thinking, had me musing, because there's a very important tool to help you with navigating that all hikers are aware of, that makes sure that no matter if you get off trail or not, you have what is necessary to arrive at your final destination where you've planned to go. And that tool is right here, and it's called a compass. And see, the way a compass works is pretty simple. You got the red line, you can see the red on there, and then you try to line that up to point to north. And as long as you know where north is, you can use whatever you need to find your bearing and set it on this compass. And so, as long as you know where north is, you know where you're supposed to go, you can use this because this thing is dependable. It will always show you true north. And that had me thinking about Nehemiah and the people building the wall, right? We said that in order to accomplish it, in order to overcome the external pressure and oppression and the threats that they were experiencing, they first had to depend on God. So that's like having a compass. It tells me where north is. But it doesn't do me any good to just sit there in the woods knowing where north is. That doesn't help me get out of the woods. So though it's dependable, it still requires me to do something. And likewise, Nehemiah and the people, they were absolutely dependent on God, but they realized that they needed to be dedicated to being all in. And so in the same way, this compass is really helpful as long as you keep moving, as long as you keep walking, as long as we keep pursuing the destination. Yes, this will guide us. Yes, this will show us what's straight and true and how to get there, but we also have our part to play. And so as you think about spring, as you think about hiking, maybe as you go on a hike, keep that in mind, that just like Nehemiah and the people of Israel, as they were rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem, they depended on God, but they were dedicated to pressing on. And likewise, when we lean into our brokenness and the darkness that's around us, we depend on God, we follow true north, but then we walk the direction that we're called to walk. So go this week, spend time outdoors, maybe go on a hike, and let that remind you that as we follow Jesus, as we enter brokenness, as we try to step into darkness to bring the light, we do so by depending on God and being dedicated to pressing on. Have a blessed rest of your week.